मेरे अब्बा का नाम था इंशाअल्लाह खान. He was born in the year 1900. 1900. And his father did not know English, but he was expert in Urdu writing and Persian and Arabic. His name was Noor Muhammad Khan.
क्या उनके
But when he passed his high school examination, he excelled in two things: drawing and arithmetic. So he was employed as a teacher of drawing teacher and arithmetic teacher in the school. So after a year or two, he needed more money and he joined a bank service in a bank. He worked a few months in the bank and he said, I can't work here because it deals with interest. Then he joined railways as a train clerk. And there he worked for about 2-3 years. In 1928, his cousins were working in canal department in UP. So they called him, and he worked in the canal department, and his work was very, very much appreciated by the British officers. So he was appointed head draftsman. And he was a true Muslim. He never missed a namaz or any other religious duty. He worked. Then he got married in 1920, at the age of 20. Then he was blessed with a girl. Her name was Noor Jahan. But after a few months or year, she expired. She was born in 1922 or 23. In 1925, I was born, September 1925. And I grew up as a healthy boy, and who was loved by everyone in the family. After me, the couple was blessed with a girl. Her name was also kept as Noor Jahan, your Pupo, the mother of Beena. So my father was so much appreciated that in 1940 he was posted at the head office in Lucknow. And his work was very much appreciated, very much appreciated. And in those days, I was studying in a high school, and I passed matriculation examination in 1943. Having passed the examination, I had nothing to do, so I got a job in a shop as a clerk. My pay was 50 rupees. And after a few months...
50 rupees per day?
No, 50 rupees per month.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
After a few months, I got a chance in the ordnance factory. There were about 20 or 25 candidates. And the head of the office was Mr. Bhumika, Bengali Hindu. So he said, all of you write an essay on city of Lucknow. So when the papers were checked, he said, my name was on the top. So I got the job and they all were sent out. I worked there from March 1941. From March 1944 to July. In July, I was admitted in a engineering school, and my father continued in his office. So I studied engineering school for 3 years from 1944, 45, 46. Having completed the course, I was sent to there was a Hindu friend of my father a dam was being constructed in the Himalayas. I was sent there as a trainee engineer.
नहीं, but ये तो this is your story. नहीं, but talk more about your dad. आप तो अपनी बात कर रहे हैं ना अब.
1946.
नहीं, मगर मैं कह रहा हूँ आप अपने डैड की बात कर रहे हैं.
तो डैड की बात कर रहा हूँ ना. My father continued there. And
अच्छा अच्छा.
in 1947 partition took place. No, in 1944 December I was married because there was no lady in the house. Ours was a stag house. Everybody used to come in without. So in 1944 December I got married to a cousin of mine. But that marriage never materialized. Never. We never lived as husband and wife. I never troubled that lady. I respected her. उसको हर तरीके से 47 में फिर ये हुआ कि वो बन गया, पाकिस्तान बन गया. So my sister was married in Punjab. So I was asked to go and bring my sister to Lucknow. Because nobody expected what was going to happen. When I went to Punjab, I got my sister from her village to the Ambala city, but there was no way backwards to Lucknow. All communication was banned, and there was huge rioting was going on. By good chance, my father's sister had a relative who was living in Ambala. So we took refuge with him, and he was very kind to keep us. From 27th of September 1947, no, 27th of August 1947 up to 18th of August, we were their guests. On 18th, a train was announced to go to Lahore, anyone who wanted to go. So we all, including my host, they decided we'll go to Lahore. So when we went to the railway station, it was the train comprised of 72 coal-carrying wagons without any roof. But दुनिया भर गई उसके अंदर. दुनिया भर गई उसके अंदर. But the whole night I was writing a Quranic verse, and I wrote about 200 slips. On this station, I distributed those slips in every wagon. The train left at about 6 p.m. The sun was setting. But as it got out of the station, it was crawling, and on other side, Sikhs and Hindus were running with swords and guns. And we thought that the train will stop and we will be attacked. But as God helped it, they ran for about a mile or so. On the one hand, it became darker and they got tired. So the train kept running. Then it arrived at 2 p.m., at 2 o'clock at night at a railway station on the way, and it stopped. The train was guarded by a troop of army troops which was commanded by a British captain. After every 4 or 5 wagons there were soldiers with loaded guns. So then it was a blessing in disguise. It was dark night. Everybody, particularly women, they got down and they relieved themselves. So chai bhi pak gayi. Chai paka li logon. And before it was dawn, they were all back in the train. But what had happened that the engine disconnecting, the train had run away. So there was no engine. The British commander kept on telling the station staff to get the engine. No engine came. And when the sun rose, there were thousands of Sikhs and Hindus loaded with guns surrounding the train. The British officer tried to tell them not to do anything, but they appeared to be ready to attack. He said, I am going to open fire. Either you go away or I will open fire. So on the other hand, he sent out the station staff and took the charge of the station and ordered Amritsar to send the engine. So the engine came at 2 p.m. The train was hot and Bahral. At 6 p.m. we arrived at, not 6 p.m., but 5 p.m. we arrived at Amritsar. The station was calm and quiet. And the train, after about half an hour, the train started for Lahore and it arrived at Wagah border, which was वहाँ देगे पक रही थी और नारे लग रहे थे पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद. And we arrived there. My father and family, nobody knew where we were, what we were doing. So you can imagine what had happened. Then we unloaded ourselves at Moghalpura railway yard. We spent the night there. In the morning I said, I am going to find what to do. So I went to the main railway station and the trains that had come before and after our train, they were loaded with injured people or dead.
Acha, the trains, the trains that came after. Oh wow.
So I didn't know what to do, but then मुझे याद आया कि हमारे एक अखबार आया करता था उर्दू एहसान उसका एडिटर का नाम था नसरुल्लाह खान अजीज and it was published in Lahore. So I sought his office and I got it. I went to him. So I said, I want to see Mr. Nasrullah Khan. I met him. I told him what had happened. I said, I have 2-3 ladies and 2-3 men and children. I have no place to go. So please tell me what to do. So he said, can you go to the Jamaat Islami office in so-and-so place and you see Maulana Madudi. So I walked there many miles and I found a beautiful camp, tented camp, just like an army setup. And I asked for Maulana Madudi and I saw him and I told him, this is my state, I don't know what to do. So he said, he gave me 500 rupees. And he said, there is a girls' school here which is empty. उसमें आपको 2 कमरे मिल जाएंगे. So you go and get your family there. फिर हम वहाँ आ गए. वहाँ आगे जब आ गए तो वो जो मेरे साथ थे वो पुलिस वाले थे. वो भी they were related. तो वो लोग जाके अपना पुलिस का काम किया और they also got hold of a very good quarter in Lahore. So after 2-3 days we shifted there. जब वहाँ गए तो अब ये ख्याल आया कि अब पीस तो है, घर भी है, सब कुछ है, पैसे नहीं है, कहाँ से आएंगे? कुछ थे बहरहाल थोड़े बहुत. So then I went to, having done the engineering course, I went to the chief engineer's office and I just went straight into his office. So he looked at me, he said, who are you? Why have you entered my office? I said, sir, I am a refugee from India. I have mouths to feed and I need a job. What is your qualification? I said, I have appeared in an examination in Lucknow, but my result is not out. He said, I am sorry, I can't give you a job. I went back and I was very, very upset. Kya karu? Early morning, I again went to his office. He said, I told you I can't give you a job. Why are you coming? I said, I have got a suggestion. What is it? I said, you can test me. If I pass the test, I get a job. If I fail, I will walk out. So he gave me 1 week's full examination in various subjects.
Achha.
That ended on Saturday. On Monday morning, I went to his office and he sent me to his deputy. उसके डिप्टी के पास गया, मैंने कहा उन्होंने भेजा है, तो उन्होंने वो रिपोर्ट निकाली, उसमें लिखा था एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्मेंस एंड आई गॉट अ जॉब.
क्या बात.
So on the 10th of October, हम आए थे अच्छा, the day we arrived in Lahore, that was my 22nd birthday. It was 19th of September 47. On 10th of October, कितने दिन है आप देख लें. I was on the train for Multan. मुल्तान में मुझे रिपोर्ट करना था. I arrived in Multan. जो मुझे पता दिया गया था, जब मैं उस घर पे पहुंचा, the door was locked. I said,
बस सिर्फ आप और नूरजहान फुप्पो कहाँ थी इस वक्त?
हाँ?
और नूरजहान फुप्पो कहाँ थी?
नूरजहां वो उनके साथ थी ना, जो उस क्वार्टर में थे लाहौर में.
अच्छा, उनको छोड़ दिया.
हाँ, लाहौर में. तो जब मैं उनके घर पे पहुंचा मुल्तान में, तो द डोर वाज लॉक्ड. आई वाज अपसेट. So there was a mosque. No, first I went to a bhatiyara. वहाँ मैंने खाना खाया. खाना खा के I went to a masjid nearby. और वहाँ बस में बैठ गया. I thought I will spend the night here. So people, ईशा की नमाज खत्म हुई, सब चले गए. One old gentleman was still there praying. So when he finished, he came to me. Why are you sitting here? Who are you? I said, I was to stay with Mr. Khan Muhammad Rabbani, but his door is locked. So I am staying here. He said, no, you come with me. He took me with him, and his house was next to Khan Muhammad Rabbani. So when he opened his batak, he said, you stay here. So I spent the night there. And I spent 1 week there. He was very, very kind. फिर वो खान मोहम्मद रब्बानी आ गए. वहाँ से मुझे he was a railway guard. उनके साथ मुझे वहाँ जाना था जहाँ मुझे ड्यूटी लेनी थी. So he came the next day, and after a week, because I had to report there, and by chance some people came from customs department. तो आई सेड कि मेरे जो मामू हैं जमीरुल्लाह खां, वो भी कस्टम में हैं. वो कहाँ है, कुछ मालूम है? वो ही इज हियर, हिज ब्रदर इज सिक, दे आर इन हॉस्पिटल. सो आई वॉक्ड इनटू हिज हॉस्पिटल एंड दे वर अमेज्ड कि तुम कहाँ से आ गए. इट वाज अ हाई ड्रामा. So then, after a week, Mr. Rabbani took me to where I was to report. There I saw the engineer. He appointed me as an overseer 10 miles from his office, Trimbu Headworks.
तो where was वो दादा कहाँ थे इस वक्त?
Dada, I didn't know. They didn't know where I was. I didn't know what they was.
फिर?
इकबाल और दादा और लाली, my wife जो भी थी, I didn't know where they were. कोई पता नहीं था.
तो उनको क्या
नो कम्युनिकेशन.
तो कब पता चला?
मैं बताता हूँ ना. तो I took charge there, and it was a wonderful place. It was a beautiful rest house. There was a vegetable garden. There was a cook, and there was a quarter for me. उस quarter में मैंने आपको setup किया, and the local staff, they took good care for me, and they brought beautiful food जो गांव में से आता था, और चिकन का होता था. चिकन बस फिर ये हुआ कि this was 17th of October that I took the job. So October, November, December, 1st January को I saw my Abba was coming riding a bicycle. So he had come to Karachi via Bombay from Lucknow, and from Karachi he had gone to Lahore. There he met
bicycle.
He found out my address. Then he came to me, and he stayed. And on that day he told me that Gandhi was shot. in India. He stayed there for 2-3 days and then he went back to Karachi. And I continued my job. So after a few months, in July 48, he asked me to come to Karachi, leave the job. So I left the job and I came to Karachi. और in the meantime, इकबाल भाई भी आ गए थे. वो कैसे आए वो एक other story, I don't know how he came. But in Karachi I found अब्बा जी इकबाल और मेरे मामू थे वलीउल्लाह मामू, उनकी वाइफ थी और पाकिस्तान चौक में ठहरे हुए थे. Here I myself and my father, वो भी आउट ऑफ जॉब थे, मैं भी आउट ऑफ जॉब था. तो उनके एक दोस्त थे, बड़े बहुत अमीर आदमी थे, उनके दोस्त थे. So he was helping my father. So we tried to open some business or do some, but we failed. Then I applied for the army, but I was rejected. I got passed, but since I didn't have my matriculation certificate, so they said we can't accept you. So then I got a job in PWD, and here I worked for about from June to September. So then and again advertisement came for army. I again appeared, and they again told me, you don't have matric certificate, you will not be called, although you have passed all tests. So I was rejected very badly. I came back. I was on my job and one day, within a week or so, Iqbal came, भाईजान, I said, खैरियत से क्या हुआ? आपका मैट्रिक सर्टिफिकेट आ गया. ओह, उसी वक्त I went to सदर, उसकी तस्वीर उतारी, पोस्ट ऑफिस से टेलीग्राम दिया. This is my roll number, this is the photo of my matric certificate, and I hope I will be called. And I came back. And after a week or so, I got the called up notice and I joined the army. That was March. That was, that was November 1949.
अच्छा ये डिटेल्स सही है. अब दिस इज गुड बट टू नहीं बट अब अब्बा के बारे में बात करें फिर स्टोरी को.
अब्बा भी कोशिश कर रहे थे, but in 1949 he also got a job in Gavin Company, where he worked for 20 years.
Okay. तो उसमें उन सालों में कैसा गया?
So I served in the army for 25 years and I retired in 1975, 49 years ago. No, 50 years ago, from 75 to 25. और अब्बा जी रिटायर हुए थे, फिर वो कुछ और जॉब करते रहे इधर उधर. But then he became too old and sick. यहीं थे बेचारे. In November 1983, he passed away. He was a very extremely popular man everywhere, wherever he went.
क्यों?
The company head where he was working, when Abbaji was called, he stood up and welcomed him. Khan Sahab, please sit down.
क्यों?
ये दो ना इनको ये.
इस पे दादा इस पे फोकस. तो क्यों पॉपुलर थे?
हाँ?
पॉपुलर क्यों थे? Why was he popular?
Why was he ये बस वो बेचारे उनकी जो स्टेप दूसरी वाइफ थी ना, बाजी कहलाती थी, वो उनको ताकत की दवाएं खिलाया करती थी. बस उनके जो भाई थे, उनकी शादी हो गई थी, उनके 3-4 बेटे थे. तो ऐसा हुआ कि उनकी वाइफ की डेथ हो गई. But she left a baby of some few months old. So my stepmother got that baby and she was very happy she has a baby. Because she had done of her own. She was very lucky. But anyway, after a few months that baby died. Otherwise he would have been a great source of jagda. खैर
नहीं but किसका whose baby
हैं?
किसका बेबी था?
वो मेरी स्टेप मदर के भाई का।
अच्छा 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 अच्छा
फिर जो नसीब है ना, ये उनकी अनवर यार खां की बेबी, वो बीवी मर गई थी, फिर नसीब से शादी हुई, उसके ये बेटे हैं सारे। अथर यार ना, आमिर यार खां, अथर यार नहीं, आमिर यार खां, इब्राहिम है, फर्रुख है और शहाब है, वो कनाडा में रहता है। और दो, फर्रुख जो है वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में है, इब्राहिम एंड आमिर यार खां वो नसीम के साथ है। उनका यहाँ बहुत बड़ा घर था, वो सोल्ड अवे एंड in 1918 they sold away everything and went to America.
सही ओके
तो
थैंक यू
बस वो हमारी वो मेरी लाइफ स्टोरी है, लिखी हुई है।
Yeah.
I can email it to you.
या आई हैव इट थैंक
और
यू
जो ये जो स्टोरी है इमरजेंसी ऑफ पाकिस्तान, आई विल ईमेल इट टू 20 पेजेस है, 20 पेजेस।